Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy, Sports and Fitness Rants? I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today. As usual, man, you guys know the deal on this channel. It's all about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, stopping them from rewriting history, guys. And in this video, I want to talk about how LeBron James is getting exposed once again by a former teammate, Russell Westbrook, and the way that he's performing this season, the help that he's been giving the Denver Nuggets over the last month or so. Russell Westbrook has been coming on strong, man. And this is what we've been alluding to when we talk about LeBron James and the narrative that he makes the players around him better. Right? We know that's a lie, guys. That's not a true statement. That's a narrative that they've created to make LeBron James seem way more impressive, right? Like his all-around player that he is. He makes everyone around him better. Remember, they used to always say, oh, LeBron James carrying bums to the finals. And we're going to talk about how Russell Westbrook has exposed this very idea this season with the way he's playing with Nikola Jokic on the Denver Nuggets. He's being a true contributor to that team, man, and helping them now. They're surging now with Russell Westbrook, you know, like I said, adding to what Nikola Jokic has already been doing there. So this is exposing LeBron James, man. And we all know that Russell Westbrook wasn't better with LeBron James. So we're going to talk about this video, man. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states, man, that's been supporting my channel. Once again, guys, I am truly, truly humbled, man. I want to send a special thanks out to Story Games 8520. Once again, man, Story Games has been a true, support of my channel. Thank you very much for your continued support for my man Story Games. Thank you very much. And I want to send a special thanks out to my man Swan Daily. I hope I didn't jack in the name. I don't know if it's one name, Swan Delay or Swan Daily. Much respect to you for coming through with the super thanks. Thank you very much to Swan Daily. Like I said, if I'm messing your guys' names up, please forgive me, man, all right? But thank you very much for support, guys. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, man, I wanted to talk about how LeBron James is being exposed by Russell Westbrook. Now, you guys remember last year, we were talking about how Kyrie Irving was exposing LeBron James and that false narrative that he makes the players around him better, because of the way that Kyrie Irving was playing alongside Luka Doncic and the fact that they were able to get to an NBA Finals. So Kyrie Irving made it to an NBA Finals playing alongside Luka Doncic without LeBron James being there and carrying Kyrie Irving. Remember, they always say, oh, that one right there made me the greatest of all time. So Kyrie Irving averaging 27 points a game in an NBA Finals is what made LeBron James the greatest of all time. Think about that, guys. And what else do you always hear? LeBron James fans talk about, oh, what did Kyrie Irving win before LeBron James? Oh, what did this guy win before LeBron James? Once again, I keep asking these people, you guys name me the great players that was on the Cleveland Cavaliers with Kyrie Irving before LeBron James got there. I'm still trying to figure this out. I love how they always say LeBron James had no help, but everyone else they always will tell you had help, but they can't tell you who that help was. So they'll say, oh, what did Anthony Davis win before LeBron James? Or what did Kevin Love win before LeBron James? What did Chris Bosh win before LeBron James? But they couldn't name you one quality player that those players played with that would lead you to believe that they were underperforming or underachieving because of the rosters they had. Meanwhile, all we hear about LeBron James is he ain't got no damn help. He never has any help. It's always everyone else in NBA's history has had help except for LeBron James, man. It's actually laughable that they keep trying to, feed us this lame narrative. Oh, LeBron ain't got no help. LeBron ain't got no help. No, what you're alluding to is the fact that LeBron James doesn't make the players around him better. When they say LeBron James has no help, really all they're doing is exposing the idea that LeBron James don't make the people around him better. If you really made players around you better, you really got the most out of them, you galvanized your teammates, then why would you need so much damn help all the goddamn time? It don't add up. You see what I'm saying, guys? The LeBron James fans think that they're saying something. Oh, LeBron James carries bums to the finals. He carries bums to the finals. So when LeBron James' team is like one of the top defensive teams in the league, and the team is one of the top three-point shooting teams in the league, we're going to attribute that to LeBron James, who don't play defense like that, who's not a three-point shooter like that. So the things that the team was doing well, they put all on LeBron James. His teammates weren't doing anything out there. When you think about the 2007 NBA Finals, and you think about the job that Zydrunas Ilgauskas and Drew Gooden did, guys like Arison Varejao, the collective group, right? The effort that they gave collectively against a Tim Duncan in those finals, they held Tim Duncan to his worst NBA Finals of his career in 2007, his lowest scoring finals of his career. because those guys were solid defenders. They gave effort on defense. They were big bodies, and they were battling and banging down low against Tim Duncan. They were making him earn it. So what happened in those finals? Because that went on, someone like Tony Parker had to step up and become the main offensive threat, the main guy in those finals. And what did he do? He continued to go out there and dog LeBron James and the other guards, the other defenders on the Cleveland Cavaliers. So Tim Duncan, couldn't dominate the game, like maybe he had in the past. So Tony Parker stepped up. Did LeBron James shut down Tony Parker? He can go through 1 through 5. He didn't shut down Tony Parker. No, he didn't step up, even though his teammates stepped up. LeBron James didn't step up. So instead of averaging his regular season average, he averaged 22 points a game and was outscored by Tony Parker. That's laughable, guys. Could you imagine Michael Jordan getting outscored by Tony Parker in an NBA Finals, guys? I don't give a damn how long he was in the league. I don't care if it was his rookie season. He wouldn't have been outscored by Tony Parker. He wouldn't have been outscored by anyone like that. Tony Parker's not scored like that. But LeBron James choked him, also averaged, 5 turnovers a game in those finals? But they'll say he carried the bums. So the funny thing is, he carried those bums to the finals, but in the finals, those bums were carrying him. Those games were very close, and they were competitive because of the Spurs' defensive effort, the Cavaliers' defensive effort on Tim Duncan. Just the overall impact. They were a good defensive team. It wasn't just LeBron James carrying these guys, because the evidence shows that LeBron James doesn't make the people around him better. As a matter of fact, it's quite the opposite. Players get worse playing with LeBron James, which leads me to Russell Westbrook. As you guys have noticed, or if you haven't noticed, Russell Westbrook over the last, month or so, has been on an upwards trajectory of playing on the Denver Nuggets, man. So once again, the beginning of the season, Russell Westbrook kind of started off kind of slow, right? Coming up off the bench. Really not, finding his rhythm. It takes time, right? You got to make some adjustments. Remember, Russell Westbrook has been bouncing all over the place over the last 5 or 6 seasons. This man went from OKC to Houston to Washington, if I remember correctly, to the Clippers. Now you're in Denver. So he's been all over the place over the last 4 or 5 seasons. So with Russell Westbrook going to Denver now, learning to play in a different system, different players, a different head coach, a different city now, it takes time. And over the last month, like I said, Russell Westbrook has been a major contributor to the Nuggets' surge. They've actually been surging the Nuggets. I believe they're in the 4th seed maybe, I want to say, or the 5th seed, somewhere around there. But they've been playing better basketball as of late, right? It hasn't just been, Nikola Jokic or bust, but guys like Jamal Murray have been there, and guys like Russell Westbrook have stepped up. And he's looked pretty damn good this season as of late. And Russell Westbrook has always been a quality player, but when he played with LeBron James, for some reason, he did not look like the same player. And this is what we allude to. When players play alongside LeBron James, remember, these are established players that LeBron James always needs. He's not getting rookies or guys in their first, second year that he's developing, and he has to wait for these guys to develop. He got to build their confidence up, build them up in practice. He's not doing those kinds of things. He's never done those things. And that's what we've been talking about. Like Michael Jordan did. He would never do something like that. Excuse me, guys. But when we think about Russell Westbrook, and we think about his time with LeBron James in LA versus his time so far in Denver, it looks like it's night and day. Once again, sometimes it's not necessarily the stats, the on-court game that you could point to and say, oh, look at what this guy's doing. Sometimes it's the other things that you don't maybe show up in the box score. Sometimes it's, how you see these guys interacting. The fun. Are they having fun out there? It's a sport. These guys should be fans of basketball. That's what we're talking about. They should be having fun out there. They should be playing with that love of the game. You're having fun. You're playing with that game, that love of the game, a game that you love and respect. Russell Westbrook didn't look like he was having any fun out there playing in Los Angeles, playing with LeBron James. He didn't look like he was having fun. Remember, it was Russell Westbrook who was, in fact, getting death threats playing with LeBron James. And why was he getting death threats? Because of the dirtbag LeBron James fans that are out there in the world that are not fans of basketball. So they don't care about the game. They don't care about the NBA. They don't care about any of the players other than LeBron James. They don't care about the history of the game. So they'll make death threats on Russell Westbrook for what? Because he was turning the ball over? But this is what Russell Westbrook always did. Russell Westbrook has always been a guy that turned the ball over. That's his biggest weakness of his game. It's like kryptonite for him. He always turns the ball over. Nothing's ever going to change for Russell Westbrook as far as the turnovers. He's going to have those games where he's got 6, 7, 8 turnovers. He might have a game where he has 0 turnovers. You saw he had that game where he had 0 turnovers, but they won't highlight those things for Russell Westbrook. You guys remember last year, not last year, a couple of years ago when he was in LA playing with LeBron James, you remember every time Shannon Sharp, Skip Bayless, they would talk about Russell Westbrook, they would play the bloopers reel of Russell Westbrook. All they did was clown this guy, make fun of him all the time, always highlight his turnovers. Meanwhile, LeBron James has the most turnovers in NBA's history. The most in NBA's history, guys. Not the third or fourth or fifth most. He has the most by far and away. The most turnovers in NBA's history. Except they'll never point out LeBron James turnovers. So what they'll do for Russell Westbrook is read off his stat line and then put his turnovers in there. Oh, yeah, Russell Westbrook had 17 points, 7 assists, and 7 turnovers, though, for Russell Westbrook. LeBron James will have 27 points, 9 rebounds, 7 turnovers, and like 8 assists. They won't talk about LeBron James. They won't even mention LeBron James turnovers. He'll have no fouls in the game. They won't mention that. He won't play any defense in the game. They won't mention that. But when Russell Westbrook played for the Los Angeles Lakers with LeBron James, you remember what LeBron James said? LeBron James told us to keep that same energy because we were laughing at this lineup. We were like, you brought in Russell Westbrook. How is this going to work? Because we all know that LeBron James don't make the players around him better. There's no evidence of that. So we're like, how the hell is Russell Westbrook supposed to mesh with LeBron James? They're both ball-dominant players, right? They both need the ball essentially in their hands to make things go. LeBron James definitely needs the ball in his hands. They both can't really play all ball like that. So we were wondering, how the hell was this going to work? Once again, LeBron James knew it was going to work, or he thought it was going to work. He told us to keep that same energy. Remember, I told you guys what Kendrick Perkins said coming into that season. Kendrick Perkins said that the Lakers were going to win 70 games. That was his preseason prediction, guys, on First Take before the 2021-2022 season, guys. He said the Lakers are going to win 70-plus games that season with Carmelo Anthony, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, right? A bunch of these guys that were on that team. Dwight Howard. These are a bunch of guys, man. And that's why we laughed when LeBron James started talking all this stuff, man. Oh, you guys are talking about how old this team is. You're talking about this guy can't do this, that guy can't do that. Well, just please promise me one thing. Remember, he begged us. I'm begging you. Please, please, please keep that same energy when the season starts. And then you guys remember, he deleted that tweet because he's not a grown man. LeBron James don't stand on what he says, man. He don't mean what he say and say what he means. He's emotional. He's like a woman out there. He's feminine. Women are emotional. They're the ones that will fly off the cuff with an emotional response and then realize, oh, I might have made a mistake. Let me backtrack. That's LeBron James. Those are his fans. They make emotional comments on your videos. They make all these weird statements, and then they realize they sound stupid, and then they have to backtrack themselves. Or once again, they expose themselves, and we educate them. And that's LeBron James. This man literally told us to keep the same energy and then deletes his comment. Because he knew the truth and the facts. And then what happened that season, guys? Do you guys realize that Russell Westbrook played the most games of anybody on the team that season? Played more games than Anthony Davis, more games than LeBron James, more games than Carmelo Anthony. He played more games than anyone else on the team that season. So the one constant you had was Russell Westbrook. He was the only guy out there almost every single night. I believe he played 78 games or 79 games that season. So he only missed 3 or 4 games. Meanwhile, LeBron James played 56 games that season. Anthony Davis played 40. Right? Carmelo Anthony, I believe, played 69. So even Carmelo Anthony played more games than LeBron James did that season. So LeBron James tells us to keep the same energy. Meanwhile, he can't keep the same energy himself and play on the court. You guys remember that season, right? They'll blame Russell Westbrook all game long. Oh, Russell Westbrook this, Russell Westbrook turnovers, Russell Westbrook this. But meanwhile, it was LeBron James not out there on the court, 56 games. It was also LeBron James play. The man took 21 and a half shots a game, damn near 22 shots a game, guys, to average his 30 points. And you remember that season. He was gunning for a scoring title, even though he only played 56 games that season. LeBron James was load managing, ducking out with the sore foot. Remember the sore foot? Oh, he needs surgery in the offseason. He's got a sore foot now. So LeBron James had a groin injury or something like that. He was a sore groin or whatever it was. It was always some nonsense. So he load managed out there. He didn't play any defense that season, played 56 games, tried to cheese the scoring title by taking 22 shots a game that season. By far and away the most shots by anyone else on the team. I believe Anthony Davis was next with 17 shots a game. So LeBron James took 5 more shots on average than anyone else on the team. But they blame Russell Westbrook. Even though Russell Westbrook was out there, look, Russell Westbrook led the team in minutes, games played, rebounds, and assists, steals. That's what Russell Westbrook led the team in all those categories, guys. All those categories, man. LeBron James led the Lakers in points because the man took 1 billion shots that season to score those points. 1 billion shots, no impact on the game. The man's plus minus was horrendous. But he went out there and chucked up. So with the box score, or what the season looks like, oh, LeBron James averaged 30 points a game that season. So you think, oh, LeBron James not doing a thing. Nope. Out there load managing, picking and choosing, ducking the smoke, and chucking up 22 shots a game, and literally averaging 30 points a game on a team that did not even make the play-in, guys. The man averaged 30 points a game on a crap team. Out there stat padding and stat chasing, but they kept blaming Russell Westbrook for the failures, the lack of success for the Lakers. You didn't blame LeBron James. Once again, no blame on LeBron James. They just kept highlighting Russell Westbrook and his turnovers. But did LeBron James make Russell Westbrook better? He didn't make Russell Westbrook better. Russell Westbrook did not look any better playing with LeBron James. He did not assist Russell Westbrook in any way. None of this stuff. Once again, Russell Westbrook has to adjust and adapt his game to play with LeBron James. And what did that do for Russell Westbrook? It got him death threats. It got him clowned. People tearing down Russell Westbrook when he was on the Lakers. LeBron James plays with great players, but when they're done playing with LeBron James, all of a sudden they're also rans. They're nobodies. You ever notice that? They're not great with LeBron James. They're great without him, though. Anthony Davis is not better with LeBron James, guys. He was greater without LeBron James. It's crazy. Anthony Davis has to do so much carrying. He has to carry LeBron James on defense. He has to rebound for LeBron James. He has to cover for all LeBron James' mistakes he does on the court. Because LeBron James don't hustle out there. He only takes shots. He don't do nothing else. So he didn't make Anthony Davis better. He didn't make Dwayne Wade better. Dwayne Wade, all I hear from LeBron James fans is Dwayne Wade's trash. Oh, Dwayne Wade's knees were bad. Dwayne Wade was nobody. Dwayne Wade was this. Dwayne Wade was that. If Dwayne Wade was so bad, then how come LeBron James didn't make him better then? That's what I'm saying. He's so bad, Dwayne Wade. Why did LeBron James make him better? He was no good, Dwayne Wade? It don't make any sense. Everyone's worse playing with LeBron James. Chris Bosh. Was Chris Bosh better with LeBron James? No, he was not. He was relegated to standing outside the three-point line like a goof. Completely taken away from Chris Bosh's game, right? Even though Chris Bosh saved LeBron James, right, in that game 6 against the Spurs, that if you don't get that rebound, game's over, guys. So Chris Bosh doing what he does, bailing out LeBron James. But he didn't make Chris Bosh any better. Chris Bosh got worse. Remember, they tear down Chris Bosh all the time. Oh, Chris Bosh, nobody. What did Chris Bosh win before LeBron James? I'm sorry, did LeBron James win anything by himself? No, sure as hell didn't. He had to form a super-duper team to be competitive, to win. Because he didn't want to go through the grind. But they want to talk about what did this guy win without LeBron James. What did LeBron James ever win without a super team? LeBron James hasn't won one single valid championship in his career. Not one legit title has LeBron James won. So I don't understand. Did LeBron James make Kyrie Irving better? No, Kyrie Irving was actually doing what he did despite playing with LeBron James. I actually give Kyrie Irving credit for being able to do what he did playing alongside LeBron James. But that didn't last long, right? So you hear LeBron James fans, oh, Michael Jordan had Scottie Pippen. Yeah, Michael Jordan had Scottie Pippen because Michael Jordan didn't exile Scottie Pippen. He didn't ostracize Scottie Pippen. He didn't put all the blame on Scottie Pippen. He didn't take all the shine, even though Scottie Pippen tried to tell you that Michael Jordan got all the shine and he didn't get no credit. Once again, Michael Jordan always gave credit to his teammates. We could bring up the audio, the video footage of Michael Jordan always giving Scottie Pippen credit, Horace Grant credit, Phil Jackson, Dennis Rodman, Ron Harper, Steve Kerr, Tony Kukoc. He's given everyone credit throughout the years. We've seen Michael Jordan put his arm around Scottie Pippen during the Finals MVP ceremony and say, "You're my MVP, dog," during the 1997 final celebration for the Finals MVP. He said, "You're my MVP." I've never heard LeBron James or seen LeBron James put his arm around a player during a Finals MVP celebration ceremony and say, "Hey, Kyrie Irving, you're my MVP, dog." No, it's the quite opposite of what LeBron James does. LeBron James says, "That would have made me the GOAT, Kyrie Irving. You didn't do nothing. That made me the GOAT because I'm the dude doing everything." It's LeBron James that's always, getting the Finals MVPs. He won't bring his teammates out with him. It's Michael Jordan who did that. He put his arm around Scottie Pippen and said, "You're my MVP, dog." And then he went on to talk about how, it's hard for him to accept that trophy because, without Scottie Pippen, he couldn't do. I mean, you go listen to it. I posted that a long time ago, man. LeBron James has never done anything like that for anyone in his career. He's never developed anybody. He's never galvanized them or been a big brother or, like I said, just a leader like that. He never has. So LeBron James will tear his teammates down. He'll allow his fans to tear his teammates down because he don't give a damn about Dwayne Wade or Chris Bosh or Kevin Love, Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving. None of these guys. He don't give a damn about any of these guys. LeBron James hasn't made anyone better. You can't point to one player and say, "Oh, he made this guy better." He did not make Russell Westbrook better. And what Russell Westbrook is doing, playing alongside Nikola Jokic on the Denver Nuggets, is once again exposing LeBron James and this idea that he makes the people around him better. He gets the most out of these guys. That, oh, LeBron James could do it all on the court, man. He makes the game easy for everybody. No, he doesn't. LeBron James makes the game difficult. You know who made the game easy? Magic Johnson made the game easy for everybody, man. Larry Bird made the game easy for people. Bill Russell made the game easy for people, man. Not LeBron James. He ain't making it easy for these guys out there, man. Like, I mean, how is he making it easy for them when they always have to adjust and mold their games? They have to do things that they've never done before to play with LeBron James. Kevin Love had to do things differently. Dwayne Wade, man, I tell you, Dwayne Wade had to study film of Michael Jordan playing in a triangle to learn how to be more effective off ball to help LeBron James, to help him. Kyrie Irving, same thing. All these guys that had sacrificed, LeBron James never sacrificed. Russell Westbrook had a sacrifice to play with LeBron James. And what did Russell Westbrook sacrifice? He sacrificed basically his damn name. He sacrificed his damn name and career playing with LeBron James. He should never went there. I mean, look what they did to him. You had it so bad that Russell Westbrook's wife was coming out and going back and forth with Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless about them calling him Russell Westbrook. That became his name playing with LeBron James. His name became Westbrook. That's all they kept saying. Every time you saw him on ESPN, on Fox Sports or whatever these plays are, Westbrook, Westbrook, Westbrook. That's all he kept saying. Oh, turnovers from Russell Westbrook again. More turnovers. Meanwhile, LeBron James turned the ball over just as much. Russell Westbrook's out there giving effort. The only guy showing up almost every single night. No one else was there. He's out there by himself. No Anthony Davis, no LeBron James, no Carmelo Anthony. He's just out there doing his thing. But the LeBron James fans, not the LA Laker fans, the LeBron James fans will keep cramping on Russell Westbrook and give death threats to him. Death threats because he what? Because he was turning the ball over? They were giving the man death threats because LeBron James was out there ball hogging, stat padding, and not playing. But what did he miss? Damn near 30 games that season. I mean, come on, man. But no one blamed LeBron James. They're going to blame Russell Westbrook's turnovers for why the Lakers were bad that season? No, they were bad because LeBron James tried to put up a super team of his friends, even though we knew that wouldn't work. So how smart is LeBron James? I mean, he's a savant of basketball, but he couldn't figure that wasn't going to work. But then he doubled down on it and told us to keep that same energy. He's like, all right, y'all want to run your mouths? All right, then watch what we do. And y'all didn't do nothing, man. You guys actually won less games. It's laughable. That Lakers team, I believe, won the same amount of games as Michael Jordan's Wizards team. It's laughable, man. This is what Michael Jordan got out of those guys in a much tougher era. He got those guys, to play. He galvanized them. Michael Jordan always doing more with less, getting the most out of guys. To me, no one got the most out of their teammates and did more with less than Michael Jordan. I think that's clear as day. LeBron James has done less with more, and that's clear as day. You're 4-6, even though you play with all of this talent, even though you've stacked the odds in your favor. That highlights you're not making your teammates better. And he's been exposed by Russell Westbrook. Once again, another teammate of LeBron James who looks better without LeBron James. Who's winning without LeBron James. I'm telling you right now, if Russell Westbrook and the Nuggets go to the NBA Finals and Russell Westbrook is a contributor, a major contributor to the Denver Nuggets run to the Finals, that'll be back-to-back seasons that a LeBron James teammate that wasn't really good, right, that LeBron James was carrying, went to the NBA Finals and LeBron James ain't been there. Ain't been there. Once again, you let me know, wake me up when LeBron James makes an NBA Finals without a super stacked team. Wake me up, because it hasn't happened yet. Nope, 2020, guys, nope. That was a stacked up, made up team. They had to call up Anthony Davis to tell him to request a trade and get gift wrapped to the Lakers. No one's buying, and then in the bubble, man, no one's respecting that, man. And once again, the second string Cleveland Cavaliers, super team, man. Miami Heat, super team. So what's LeBron James done? He hasn't made anyone better. He hasn't built up a team that remember, the one time that LeBron James had a chance to go to a team by himself was the Lakers in 2019. If you guys remember, that was the only time that he left a team, went to another team, and did not have a player come with him. Remember when he left to the Miami Heat, he brought Chris Bosh and a bunch of other guys came. Remember when he went back to Cleveland, he had to bring Kevin Love with him, and a bunch of other free agents came. When he went to to LA, guys, he went by himself that first season. And what happened? Not a damn thing happened, guys. Once again, LeBron James missed all these games with a groin. Remember, he activated playoff mode that season, but he only managed to play, 45 games, I believe, that season? It's a laughing stock, man. So the one year that you went someplace with no help, Nothing happened. You did nothing. You couldn't galvanize those guys. You didn't make Brandon Ingram better or Lonzo Ball or Kyle Kuzma. You didn't make none of these guys better. You didn't galvanize or work with a Luke Walton. Were you coachable for Luke Walton? No, they got rid of him that next season. Every chance that LeBron James has to make the players around him better, to build up guys, he can't do it. This is why he needs established veterans or established all-stars on his team, because he can't develop guys, right? He can't do that. He needs guys who know how to play the game and go stand around there on the court and just wait around for me and I'll get you guys the ball, man. And that's why you're 4-6 in the finals. This is why you're inconsistent. This is why you need all these free agents all the time, all this help all the time. But they say LeBron James makes the players around him better. He didn't make Russell Westbrook better, man. Russell Westbrook was worse playing with LeBron James. Russell Westbrook went from an MVP caliber player, a guy who won an MVP in his career, to just a guy who that people said was trash. They were saying Russell Westbrook retired a couple of years ago. And now he's in Denver being a major contributor to a contending team. Actual contending team with an actual real MVP on the team. When Russell Westbrook was playing with LeBron James, he was no MVP player. He was no MVP caliber guy. He was far removed from that. But they still kept blaming Russell Westbrook, even though he was the only guy out there playing every night. It doesn't make any sense, guys. LeBron James not out there playing any defense, not there out there being a leader. He wasn't even out there. What he played? Like I said, he played 55 games, and he still managed to get all NBA third team that year. It's an absolute joke, guys. An absolute joke, man. So Russell Westbrook continues to expose LeBron James this season. I believe him and Nikola Jokic the other day just set NBA history because they had multiple triple-doubles in the same game, the first time in history that teammates have had multiple games of triple-doubles. So LeBron James and Russell Westbrook didn't do that. And why did they do that? Because LeBron James missed so many damn games. And he's out there just stat padding. Russell Westbrook led that team, guys. He actually led that team in assists. He averaged more assists that season than LeBron James did. He led them in assists. He led them in rebounds. He averaged more offensive rebounds than LeBron James did that season, Russell Westbrook. They won't talk about that, though. They only want to do is highlight his turnovers. LeBron James has been turning the ball over literally from the beginning of his career to right until now. Nothing has changed from LeBron James and the turnovers. They never highlight LeBron James turnovers. They always talk about Russell Westbrook getting death threats. It's insane. You remember Danny Green? Danny Green was getting death threats playing with LeBron James because he missed that shot in the finals. And they still won that finals. He was getting death threats from LeBron James fans. These are LeBron James fans giving death threats out? How many teammates of Michael Jordan had death threats? How many times did Scottie Pippen get death threats playing with Michael Jordan? I don't remember hearing any of that stuff. But LeBron James is a great teammate. He makes the guys around him better. He gets these guys death threats. That's not making them better. How stressed you got to be. And you got to try to play basketball on top of this? And also, once again, LeBron James won't take any blame, so he'll allow Russell Westbrook to get all the blame. He won't stand up for Russell Westbrook or defend Russell Westbrook. And then you have these lame LeBron James fans talking about, yo, man, you hate on the black man. I'm sorry, is Russell Westbrook not black? So why were you guys giving him death threats then? I'm holding LeBron James to a standard. I'm not lying about him. I'm not making up stories. I'm giving the facts about LeBron James, man. That's not hate. Don't get mad at me because I'm exposing this clown. Don't talk to me about a black man when you guys tear down Russell Westbrook with lies and narratives and you only hide the turnovers for him. And once again, you guys try to come with this story, oh, LeBron James makes the guys around him better. No, he doesn't. He never has. Never has. This is why LeBron James needs all this help. Once again, how could you be that great at making your teammates better, but you always need help? It's a literal contradiction. So shout out to Russell Westbrook, man, for doing what he's doing this season and exposing LeBron James and all the LeBron James fans out there and their nonsense, man. LeBron James don't make a damn person around him better. He's been out there getting carried and protected by his teammates. Remember, LeBron James always needs his teammates to cover up for him and do what he can do, which is rebound or play defense. Be a real leader. He don't have any of those qualities. So he needs Dwayne Wade's leadership, right? He needs Chris Bosh and all these other guys rebounding. You need the other guys on defense, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Udonis Haslem, Shane Battier. You need all these guys to play defense for you. Richard Jefferson, Jeff Green, Iman Shumpert, J.R. Smith. They all got to play defense for you. Tristan Thompson has to rebound for you, right? Timofey Mozgov has to rebound for you. All these guys got to do everything that you don't do. Because all you do, LeBron James, is chuck up shots and hold the ball and dominate the basketball. That's what he does. So you need Anthony Davis to cover you on the rebounds, cover for you on the defensive end, like all these other guys do his entire career. But they'll try to tell you, oh, LeBron James covers up the most mistakes. No, he doesn't. He creates the most mistakes. The team is at the cover for his mistakes. It's clear as day. He needs more help. He needs more help. He makes everyone around him better. Don't make no sense, guys. Those are the facts. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.